Good morning, Amanda. Earlier we highlighted police response. Now we're talking about use of force, weapons, and tactics amid debate across central and eastern Washington about what the wording in the laws really means.
They can only use deadly force if there's an imminent threat of serious physical injury or death. That sounds pretty reasonable. I think if you ask the average person walking down the street, when should police be able to kill somebody? It's only if they're pretty sure that imminently that person might seriously harm someone else or kill someone else. It also asks that they use the least amount of force necessary in these situations. Again, you ask a reasonable person, how much force should a police officer use? Only as much as they need to. I think we all kind of hope and we put trust that that's what's being done, but apparently we had to write it down and put it in a law, and that law is being complained about now.
Here's the issue one Central Washington Sheriff's Office has with that law, outlined during a traveling presentation by the sheriff.
Given the circumstance, what is the least amount of physical force necessary? Well, once again, on its face, that sounds really nice, right? Yeah, it seems reasonable. We want our officers to use the least amount of force necessary. And I would agree to a certain extent. The challenge with that is there are a lot of tools available to us when it comes to dealing with these situations, and there's no definition of what the least might be in any given circumstance.
Another big change the law enforcement agencies don't like, establishing probable cause before taking action. The sergeant outlined a scary situation.
We can no longer shoot at vehicles that are driving at us unless we can articulate the vehicle is indeed being used as a weapon, but it says in the law that vehicles aren't weapons unless you know the intentions of the driver to use it as a weapon. Not real sure what that looks like. We've talked about it quite a bit.
The Washington State Sheriff's Association says it will try to modify these changes. And so this brings us to our poll question of the day. We're asking you, do you support the new police reform laws? You can vote now at yaktranews.com/vote, and we'll have those results at the end of the show.